I'm always reminded of Thomas Edison, who was working on inventing a storage battery, some way to store electricity. He knew kind of what it was and so on, but he just didn't know how to store it in any way. And he had tried 25,000 different combinations. He still didn't have a storage battery. And one of the reporters asked him, he was like 77 years old, and they said to him, Mr. Edison, how does it feel, someone as famous as you, to have failed 25,000 times? It must be awful. He said, I don't even know what you're talking about, failure. He said, today, I know 25,000 ways not to make a battery. Failure is only bad when you equate it with your self-worth. When you say, because I fail at something, that makes me a failure as a person. The healthiest place you can get to is the place where you're willing to try anything. Healthy people will try virtually anything. And they're not afraid. They don't live by their customs. They don't live by their traditions and the rules.
The key with me is just always finding what the anchor is. And the anchor is getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day before anybody else and grounding my thought process is in the no one will outwork me. No one.
Work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100 hour weeks every week.
If you think that you're going to go and accomplish something really special and be the best in anything in the world, and you think you can do it without working, you make a big mistake. Because no matter what I did, if it was in bodybuilding or in acting or if it is in the political arena, it always took a lot.
I hate it when sometimes the fear gets in the way. I hate that feeling of fear. I hate being afraid. I was a very fearful kid. I was afraid of the dark, I was afraid of heights. I froze rock climbing, and my friends made fun. I hated that idea. And I made myself get over those fears.
Yeah.
Right? And now I'm no longer. But if anything comes up to me, and I know you relate to this, if I feel frightened of it, I have to attack it.
I have to go in.
Because I'm terrified that it will creep into other areas of my life and just start to take over. So
what were you afraid of?
Not being in my best. Not being in my best when it mattered. You cannot get rid of those nerves or the fear. You can't get rid of them. And they appear for a reason. Because maybe you need to do more work. Maybe you're not ready.
Yeah.
That fear drives you. You said without that fear, you would not be here today.